Okay, dear student, now we'll have come to the application parts of the UV. So before learning the applications of UV visible spectrophotometry, you should know about the optimum conditions for the spectrophotometric measurement, and in developing any analytical method based on the UV visible spectrophotometry, the analyst is required to select the most appropriate sample and instrumental conditions for the assay with regard to the nature of sample and being analyzed and the purpose of the assay. The accuracy and the precision of the spectrophotometric measurement depends upon the intensity of the stray light and the choice of the sample conditions. The sample conditions like solvent and what is the which solvent we have to use depending upon the absorbing substance, and by absorption of the solvent at the particular analytical wavelength and concentration and the path length, and the instrumental parameters like wavelength, how to select the wavelength, the slit width and the scanning speed you have to decide. So these are the optimum conditions for the spectrophotometric measurement. So we'll come to the application parts of the UV. UV was the first organic spectral method. However, it is rarely used as a primary method for structure determination. It is most useful in combination with NMR and IR data to elucidate the unique electronic feature that may be ambiguous in those methods. It can be used to assay the proper irradiation wavelength for photochemical experiment or the design of UV resistant paints and coatings. Quantitative determination of solutions of transition metal ions. Quantitative determination of highly conjugated organic compounds. As a detector for HPLC it is used. Identification of inorganic and organic species, widely used method. Magnitude of molar absorptivities, absorbing species method. Then detection of geometrical isomers it is used, detection of functional groups, detection of impurities, molecular weight determination, dissociation constant for acid and base, chemical kinetics, charge transfer transitions, tautomeric equilibrium, structure of the coral. So these are the most common applications of UV visible. Next is about the structural determination using UV spectroscopy. If you really need how to elucidate the structure of compound by using the UV visible spectroscopy, then you have to separately give the comment, or you have to message me for that. Those who are really interested, for those only I will take this part of structural determination. So there are structural determination for dynes. There is a Woodward-Fisher rule for structural determination. If you really interested in learning the Woodward-Fisher rule, then message me. Dynes, then it is for cyclic dynes. Then Woodward-Fisher rule is for enone and dienone system. Aromatic structural determination in case of aromatic compound. So those who are actually appearing for the GPAT or GATE, for them I will take this part of Woodward-Fisher rule. If you really interested, then we'll take this part. UV visible spectroscopy in also the rule. So thank you dear student.